Asaba yɛda mu nyina mase brɛ so sɛ yɛredi asɛm kɛseɛ brɛ o nkɔmɔ a yɛkɔdi no PPP anamontu a wɔne tuyɛ na wɔne kɔpie Supreme Court deɛ apue firi maba PPP amanyɔkuo no so no lawyer panyin odi wɔn anim kan no nkɔmɔ a ɔno nso di kyerɛ Ghana for yɛnkɔtie mmra yɛba Wallace ɛde agoka nsie bɛbɛ o ɛno akyi yɛtena ase a na ɛyɛ Ɔbɛkene Japan ana chairman for Central Region NDC chairman Alote Jacobs ɛno nso ɛtena ase ɛwɔ nti yɛkrado si bɛdi nkɔmɔ quickly
ansala no mamina omo a eye miti no ene Ophelia ABS collection na daro ma de dem ko nyina no o de kan ho na de ma me awanje me ba me di ne yem no o de ye adwuma yi na se nyame nsa no na monkɔ no ho nkɔpa ma de monkɔ no ho na monkɔ to CDs na baabi eto no CDs bia monto bi na obo adwuma papa opiem e wo danso man Vodafone edi rem eko eye MTN no awo ho wadwam kama ekɔ obey kama pa wedding odi e obey nice rasta ena MT wo betwe na total the number is 0279 760019 0279 760019 me ko ba me de eye Ophelia number ebetudwa na watumi afre no yenkobre
okay so yakwaba
Aware that under the Constitution there's what we call access to the courts, and the courts would usually not accept exclusion clauses that, take away the right of people to come to court. So we have been doing well since the advent of this new constitutional dispensation since January 1993, and it's only one of those cases that we've done. The important thing is the right of the party to say, look, I'm going to court. I'm not going to take to the streets, but I'm going to court. And that is the beauty of the whole thing. And the tenacity of purpose, the willingness of the judges to listen, to the parties and come out with a decision. So I think that democracy is thriving. Constitutionalism is thriving. The rule of law is working. Article 23, always remember that it says public officials and public bodies, must work within the law which says the law, and they should be fair to everybody. And whoever feels that he is aggrieved by the way they have treated him can come to court. So what other, right do you want? When you have been told that when you are not happy, just come to court. And the judges are there to listen.
It is a victory for democracy. The court was very categorical in its orders. We came here on 3 grounds: error of law, wrongful assumption of jurisdiction, excess of jurisdiction. And the court agreed with us that whilst there was evidence that there was an error of law on the face of the record, it did not go to the court's jurisdiction, so it wouldn't quash it.
As it comes to us as a good verdict. And it also comes to us as a shining example for the rest of Africa to follow. I mean, this is a landmark decision that we should all be proud of. All Ghanaians should be proud of. We believe that the people of Ghana need clean pipe water to drink. And for the many who are struggling and competing with the goats and cows to drink that same water, the time is now there for them to choose the right party. And that's a PPP, that Dr. Papa Kwesindo, so that we can get rid of all these diseases that arises from drinking groundwater with the goats and cows. And look around. How many people, have access to toilets? It's degrading for Ghana to be classified as the second to Sudan in open defecation. And what is open defecation? It's the diseases, malaria, all these things, cholera related. So we need to end it. And if we're going to end it, then we're not going to end it with those who have been given opportunity to serve this country for the last 24 years. It will be with Dr. Papa Kwesindo and the Progressive People's Party.
We expect them to do exactly what the Supreme Court ordered both the Electoral Commission and then the aspirants whose nomination forms we could not receive to do. And that is, the Supreme Court ordered that, among other things, one, we should give them a hearing, okay? Then after we have given them the hearing, we should afford them the opportunity to go and make the necessary corrections or alterations on their forms by the close of work tomorrow, 8th of November, after which the Electoral Commission will determine the validity of their submissions, and then as it is, determine those whose nominations we can receive, and then come out with the list of persons who are now qualified to stand for the election on the presidential ballot. Okay. Then on the 10th of November, we should do the balloting for the respective positions on the ballot paper. So this evening this afternoon we've met with the political parties, those who have been able to come. I mean the candidates themselves who have been able to come, and we've been giving them a hearing till the close of the day.
So this is the first part of the process. The hearing has happened, and political parties have been engaged with as regards to what they have to do.
Yeah, that is the first step of the orders of the Supreme Court. So we call them one after the other. They presented the form in such a manner. So we call them one after the other, give them the hearing, and then as it is, point out where the flaws are in their nominations, and then give them the opportunity to go and do the necessary corrections. Good. Let's speak to the law here. Let's speak to what the law on the nominations say. That is, if you give the opportunity to the person within the stipulated period to do the corrections, let's say by the close of work tomorrow, 8th of November, the opportunity has been given and the person has gone to do all the necessary nominations. Per the regulations, if the returning officer, after examining the forms, okay, come to the conclusion that a form should be an invalid form, the returning officer is supposed to report to the commission, okay, for a determination within a maximum period of 7 days. So per the procedure, I think the commission will have to go by the law and do exactly this.